Hello? Hello?
Oh, sorry. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, sure. Yeah. What's happened to your camera?
Oh, I don't have a camera on my computer. I'm sorry, buddy.
Okay, sure. That's all right. By the way, you don't really need a camera as well. How are you going? By the way, how's your business?
Yeah, going good. What about yourself?
For me, pretty much this year, just launch a new, training program. I think that's what I'm, focused on.
Yep.
I think you've been busy last week, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Okay, great. By the way, I think you sent me the website. Have a look at it, and so what I can see is, well, you told me. I think in the past, I think we got one of your landing page and the funnel.
Yep.
Have you run any ads to the landing page yet?
No, I didn't use it. No.
Oh no. Okay. I mean, I think in the past you told me you run some Facebook ads, yeah.
Was planning to, never did. So.
You never did. So you wasn't
Yep.
into, but you didn't. You
Yep.
didn't go. Okay, sure.
So I guess we set it up for that reason, but I guess I probably should have set it more about me page, I guess, versus that to begin with. But it doesn't matter, It doesn't really matter.
Yeah. I think I get it. And so out of curiosity, I'm just curious. What's the reason why you wanted to have that kind of website, about you?
Well, I mean, I don't know. I don't know if I do need to or not. Again, it was just a matter of, just having more information. I thought about myself and things like that. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know what you think or not.
Well, let's find out, because so far, whether you need or not, you need to figure out, what is your goal, what is your objective, So if if your objective is because so far we haven't contact for a while, pretty much a year now. How's the business? Not sure. So far you told me you bought some leads from other company doing. So that is a marketing strategy. Yeah. So let's say this year already being end. Should be next year to 2021. What is your plan? What is the goal in terms of because your website, your punch is related to your business as well. Otherwise, if you don't have a business, you will not gonna need a website.
Yeah. Again, you're just trying to do more self-promoting this year. I guess that's the game plan. More videos, trying to do that stuff.
Yeah, but let's just say
get more traffic.
More traffic. So far, let's say, would you mind tell me now about your lead source? How many lead source have you got? You told me you are buying leads from other company. That's one of the lead source. What other lead source have you got?
More referrals so purchasing leads and referrals. That's all it is.
Okay, purchase leads and the referral, and okay. So when you do the referral, the leads punch you referral, the leads punch every. I think they are qualified every warm, and the purchase leads could be really cold. So when you got leads a purchase, how do you convert them? How do you convert this, purchase leads into?
What do you mean?
Let's say you got leads from a company, the company sells the leads and you pay the money, give you the, I'm sure they give you the contact details, then you just call them, is what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay, so what's it when you make a phone call, let's say make 100 call, and how many people would be become your paid?
Yeah, but we're paying for these ones, but we're paying for these ones to be booked in. So these are actually booked in clients. So they've spoken to somebody else and actually want to talk to me. So it's not just a matter of them filling in stuff and then me chasing them.
Okay, sure. That's great. So, but how many of them really going to, and let's say go ahead? What I mean is that, they are going to.
Well, it's a long process. That's the thing. It's 3 to 6 months to know. It's a long lead time.
Okay. Okay, sure. Okay.
So again, to me, it's one of those things. You should be able to get 50%. You would think at least in a 6 month period, at minimum.
But
yeah.
Okay, but what would be the biggest challenge you've got? You know, when you, let's say, try to, I know it take a long time because just like I work with real estate agents, it's a long time process. But what is the biggest challenge, you know, you'll be facing, like when you got leads and try to convert them into the, let's say, into paid client?
Oh, it's just time. Nothing. I mean, it's just there's nothing there. I mean, it's just a matter of
okay, so because the website you're trying to build, it will be related to that. I'll explain to you, you know, reason why. So how, let's say, from someone, you know, just give you the kind of like detail how. I'm sure, you know, take us 3 to 6 months for sure. But how do you move them forward? Let's just say, every time you call them, I'm sure not just make it for one phone call. Probably you need to follow them up like consistently every single week. How do you move like closer to, you know, to become the paid guy? I mean, if you think of like a funnel, I'm sure you understand what I mean as well. So from like how do you, you know, move them through the funnel? What is your strategy? What did you use?
What's up?
I mean, how did you move them like pass through the funnel? Like if you just get a cold leads from there.
I haven't used a funnel, They're booking in a meeting. They want to do stuff. I don't have to put it in the funnel.
Okay, sure, yeah, but the book and meeting, they want to do stuff, but they are not going to just go so first time. Yeah, they're not going to. Are they?
Correct. That's right. That's what I'm saying. That's why I've got to give them information.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying is I feel like after I've spoken to them and then obviously send them the email, that's where I want to give them more information, more credibility, so that they can go to other sites and things like that to look further into it.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? Like,
I know.
Do you know what I mean? Sure. So again, that's what I'm saying. Because again, it's like I've got a lot of reviews on Rate My Broker and things like that. Yeah. So it's the whole thing of again, I believe having more, you know, more information, then there's more chance of them saying, yeah, let's go ahead, or you know.
Yeah. Okay, I got it. I mean, yeah. Okay, sure. Your objective, it would be have I'm just trying to figure out. So your objective would be like have a good you know, reputation. I think a good let's say use a website or use something like to position yourself as I guess as the expert. You know, because they sure. Correct. You got the code needs, they come to you, but you know, they are still, you know, shot other broker. Yeah.
Correct. Yeah. So again, it's more, that's what the whole thing is more saying is going to a website to then go, okay, here's my Instagram, here's this, because again, I do want to start doing videos, do want to start doing that. Yeah. So again, it's all linked to one spot, so that again, it's continually making that content. So yes, the other page you've done for me already, I get it. That's set up for the funnel. Yeah. So that works. So that's like, that's there for when I want to do that as well. But again, it was more about having something else, you know, like you said, changing the name of it or whatever it is. Okay. I guess it's more just about a one page about me page, I guess, where it's, you know, I guess, you know, like, you know, having the Rate My Broker things come through on there, you know, I don't know. Yeah. That was my view.
Sure. I mean, basically, once you figure out, you know, what you exactly looking for, then I can give you the strategy. So from what I can see, the strategy what are you looking for? You are needing more like a branding strategy. So that's point you are looking for. Yeah. So you're branding yourself like as a you know, differentiate yourself from other brokers. So when they, you know, let's just say when you got it, doesn't matter from referral or from the buyer leads or from even from, you know, some in the future you may do some other marketing, but when they come to you, you know, they will like I think they will, you know, go to your website. I think they will check you and they will get information and they will basically. Right. And okay, I got me. Sure. Okay, so if that's what they want, why is that important to you, by the way, to have branding?
Because I just believe that's what it is. That's the only way to differentiate yourself. That's the only way to be different. You know, that's my view. So
okay, and so. In the past, have you tried, you know, to differentiate yourself? Like, what have you tried to differentiate yourself? Have you tried something to differentiate from other broker?
I mean, I haven't gone over and above, but again, I do want to start doing videos next year on Instagram. Start doing, you know, little things, and I guess like you know, what you're doing and stuff like that as well, and just got to start doing it.
Yeah, I mean, you being a broker for a long time. So yeah, I've seen in the past you used to be partner with the Jenny's Mortgage and use their branding. So I mean, so like, what's the problem, you know, does that create for you? You know, if you don't have the branding, don't have that kind of the, you know, branding, what kind of problem do you think that create for you?
What do you mean?
You know, because I'm not sure how you're going to branding, how you position yourself, but do you have, I'm trying to understand you. So what kind of challenge, what kind of problem you're facing without, you know, like so far you don't have the branding or you don't have the position. So what's the problem? I mean, I give you example about it because some of agents, they have the same problem as well. The biggest problem that we got is when they compete with other agents and the vendor, you know, talk to them, they just compare with the commission. So they just have to, you know, the commission. So do you face the same problem?
Well, yes, correct. So that's what I'm saying. Is that's why I believe I've got to create the content. I've got to create stuff to differentiate myself. So it's all just the slowly got to do it. So it's to me, it's like, okay, if I have the website, I've got to then go change my Instagram to be dedicated to just one thing. You know, then I've got to commit myself to doing a video once a week, post. You know, it's a slow, it's a process to build that. Do you know what I mean? That's I guess for me, it's just, you know, I know what is needed to be done, but I'm just one of those people that I just needed to keep doing little bits at a time to get there.
Yeah. Have you talked to someone else? I mean, have you talked to someone else? I'm sure you talk to someone else, like help you with branding, with some, do you have talked to some other marketing consultant? Have you?
No.
No. Okay. Well, have you researched someone, or, you know, I guess there's so many marketing agents out there. Okay. So basically you.
No.
Okay, great. So, by the way, so, I mean, what I'm gonna, I'm gonna, so basically ask a few questions, basically is, I think this is basically just like a consultant, you know, help you find out, you know, what are you really looking for. So I'm gonna share with you, you know, I think the strategy that can help you and the kind of the website you may need as well. I'm not sure, I don't think anyone has fully explained to you what would the benefit to have something called there's something called a funnel hub, and that is a combination of the branding website and the plus funnel. It's called a funnel hub. I use it. Basically, I use it. I'm gonna share with you. I'm gonna share the screen with you so you understand what I'm talking about. I'm just talking. I'm going to do in front of laptop or iPad or something. I'm not sure because can you see my screen?
I can see now.
Yeah. I'm just using my website example because, you know, that's basically I built for myself. So this is something called a funnel hub. I have to let you know this is something. This is it is a branding website, and for sure, you know, people can say, you know, well, in the past I just use a funnel, but like I said, I also need to, you know, differentiate myself from other marketers. There's so many marketing consultants out there. I just have to figure out a way. So I built it for myself. Of course, as you can see, branding element is there. And so you're gonna have the about page, and of course I have a different style. You may, you know, you just need to change the image. So I'm gonna show you, you know, what of the feature function you need it, and for this kind of branding website. So definitely you are going to have a home page, but a home page has the specific what I mean, the feature and the function. It's not like a generic, you know, branding page. You are going to have this one. Then just on your home page, you know, depends on, this one is more like that's what I call a funnel hub. It is a combination of branding and funnel. So you hope with lead gen, also with a funnel. I hope with both as well. So depends on, so on the homepage, when the people come here, just say, so what is the, I'm not sure, because it depends on, for me, because I know, you know, if the people, they need to, you know, before I want to talk to them, I wanted them to go through a few steps. First one, I wanted them to watch my YouTube video training. So actually I have a YouTube channel. Why is because, you know, I want to know, you know, so I got a bunch of video now. I got a bunch of videos. So basically I got pretty much a lot of videos. So these people will go so well with the training I've done, then they can, they can say, I share a lot of valuable content, then they can say, what I'm doing, then basically a build. So this is step one. And step two is, okay, once people gone through the training, and what can happen is I get a Facebook group, and in my Facebook group is they can join my Facebook group. Basically, once they join the Facebook, they will self-qualify. They'll be so they join my Facebook group. I got a Facebook group. Most of our real estate agents, they join. I share content as well, and that part has been done. Okay, this is step one, step two, and step three, and is they are going to attend one of my webinar. Show you as well. This is just this is a funnel. This is a webinar funnel. So basically, attend my webinar, and so when they sign up, it's a free webinar. Actually, I got one coming just next week. So they just attended the webinar and put in name, email address, and the webinar would be a live webinar. So far, I run a live webinar, and after live webinar, what they're gonna do is they are going to, for me, because I sell online training right now. So actually, then they are going to, they are just going to buy the online training program end of the webinar. But for you, at end of your webinar could be, they are going to, your webinar is
just like booking in meetings.
Book a meeting. But your webinar is kind of like a funnel. It's going to filter all of the people who are not ready and who not qualified, or who. So your webinar just like basically is a webinar. I'm going to show you the webinar. You need to have a sales presentation. So this is of course, you don't have to forget about it. This is the program I'm selling, and I got a 3-day live event. But
and this is exactly what I wanted to do. Like the same thing. This is what I'm wanting to do.
Cool.
Because like I said,
have a about page basically, and so people need to know who I'm about. So I basically share about like some of the
and that's where like I want to put a bit of like what I do. Like outside of work and all that stuff, and things like that. So
I mean, I can help as well. And there is some of the some of the not just a picture. Actually, there's some of the strategy about the page and get people to know you, because you want to track. I want to track the people who pretty much relate to me. Some, not everyone relate to me. You want to track the people who like you. So about the page is easy. Another one, I think you mentioned about you are helping some charity. Are you? You mentioned about. So what else I can do? I'm involved in one of the charity as well called Vertivation. That's one of the reason why is because this one can show the people who you are and what you're about, and so people can relate to you and say you are basically you're human and you help the charity, and also people can say you want to track the people you like to work with. Basically, I want to track the people I like to work with, so that's why I put it here. And I think this one is what you want, what I wanted, like press and media. So you got many like winning, you got many, you win the print like I think you get one of the Young Mortgage Broker Award, You put in media bio, you put a word award in one of the page, and I put a media. If you publish some article, like I'm gonna publish some article in some other, some other website related to real estate agent, so that's position myself as authority. So this will be what the article you publish, what you're winning. Well, this one you don't really need it. This one just I need it because I wanted to run. But another one I think is quite important is have you got any like home buyers guy? You got any guy? Have you got any?
I do.
You got
it. I do.
So one of the reasons why it's called Funnel Hub is because I'm just going to show you, I got a many guy as well. That's why people go to this page. People say, okay, I'm still looking for more information. They're not ready. I got a bunch of information. They can a lot about me. You can go to YouTube, Facebook, webinar. But some people want some guide. You can use this strategy as well. And so like I got a bunch of guys, and they can, every guy is a funnel. By the way, this is like a ebook funnel. I just give example about this, and I just say people. So they click this one and they go into here. Basically this is my funnel, so I just offer. I use it to capture leads, and then they just put it here. So I got many, because not everyone is the webinar thing, but so I get one of the other just like going to fishing, you need to have the different bait. I just say, okay, which bait works best? Then I get a bunch of bait, depends on one. So I tried it. It's one pretty effective. Not everyone wanted the webinar funnel. Some people also wanted the, one different guy as well. So I give them the sequence, I give them, a sense. And okay, I think the most important funnel. Okay, so I showed you this is a combination about branding and funnel. Then you understand what I mean. So it does the branding, does well position yourself, like a published video and content. And also it does help you capture leads, which is, I'm sure this one will be the most important funnel. Okay, the most important funnel actually is this one, is this webinar funnel. I'm gonna show you why as well. So people can go, quickly go there and go into the, where the webinar is going to. Yeah, basically go into the, go into the webinar, and then pretty much webinar would be a, I have to say, it will be a sales process. Sure, they can download ebook and capture the leads. I mean, they can watch my YouTube video, join the Facebook.
Yeah.
But this war of them is to get them to, what I mean is that this war of the something called a lead magnet, and they were used to, basically generate leads.
Yeah, and again, like I said, it's all those things. Like I said, I know all the things I need to do. It's just a matter of doing each step. Do you know what I mean? Like if I see this page and have this, it's going to force me to do the webinar. It's going to force me to do stuff. Do you know what I mean? It's just like I've got to keep taking action to do stuff. Otherwise, I won't do it.
Okay, sure. Let me turn off the air conditioning. It's a bit cold.
No worries.
Okay, so, and I got a, I think a small presentation to maybe summarize pretty much everything, I think that may, that's maybe something help you. Let's go to the top of it. So I just got a, a small presentation. Can you see my slide, by the way?
Yep.
Okay, so the presentation basically, just goes through what I've done and summarize and also tell you, how much I charge if you wanted to do it. So basically, and this website is different from traditional website. Traditional websites, there are some other mortgage brokers website I've seen. They are just like I'm sure as well. They haven't no any, not even, they don't even have home center guy or to capture it. So most of the website, what I know is that if they got any traffic into the website, maybe 3% of people who are ready to talk to them. 3% of people who ready to give them a call. Actually, majority of people are called information gather mode, probably awareness, and 50% not even problem. So these people, they are looking for information. Majority of people, I have to say 67% of people, they are like, they want to watch the YouTube video. That's why they wanted to download the like an ebook. They want to read about it. They want to attend the webinar. Because I've tried, I've tested it. I mean, I found a majority of people, they never create. I don't have a contact us page, but my website has been there for a while. I have 0 people contacting me so far. I mean, I'm not sure if you got it. So the contact us page for a traditional website just means nothing. Not going to help you capture any leads. And there's a research has been done as well. They found that they drive the traffic to website. They found they use Google Ads at that time. So they found out like 3% of people are to a website. If you have a really good website, they may create inquiry, to renew. But actually, 50% actively interested about it. They never, put any inquiry, and 47% of people just bounce back. And so a lot of people miss out majority of the leads. And there's a research has been done as well. This is one of the research I just put a screenshot as well. So there's one of the marketing digital marketing so basically you got a like a website, and then you put an inquiry. So say if you want to talk to a mortgage broker, put your name here, and I'm gonna talk to you. They got like the website is really good, by the way, and looks very professional, have really good copywriting. They got 3% of people who give the inquiry. They got 3 leads, and then they make 1 sale. This is they taste what they've done to test it, how different. And they also get 100 people, same 100 people, and they give it to a funnel, like another time they give it to this one, can be a webinar funnel. They put it, they find 25% of people and going to give them name, email, contact details. They get 25 leads basically, and they make a, you get 3 leads, you make 1 sale. You get 25 leads, they made a 3 sale. That's what so they triple the sale. That's what the tests have done, and so basically, and this is basically what I'm building for real estate agent now. I mean, this will work for for the one. So basically, okay, first part, what I need is a branding website, like what I've showed you, and if you wanted to have the funnel hub, second part is to have a webinar lead gen system. Webinar lead gen system is so far it is the most efficient webinar lead gen, not just lead gen, also convert as well.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
So you drive traffic. This one I just use a referral partner as example because most people use a referral partner. You get into webinar registration page, thank you page. Then you got a whole bunch of the email sequence, SMS, follow into a webinar. After webinar, your webinar is a presentation. I may show you, the structure of the webinar presentation later on as well. Then people just book appointment, and then if the people don't book appointment, you got a, you got the mail chain, you got a nurture sequence, or you got a phone call to book appointment. So, what you can automate it once you've done this, pretty much your webinar you've done many times. The whole thing just can automate. I mean, I'm still do a live webinar. I haven't automated this part, but once you've done enough time, you can automate this part. I'm just going to show you, what I've done for David because I haven't worked with any more broker to help them, but I did it for David to test how this works. That time I was running a Facebook ad. Actually, I just did it in May 18, a few months ago. We did one of the Facebook ad. We got about 6 to 1 property seller leads. So we got a seller leads come from Facebook. Then I said, okay, is a webinar, how is a webinar, I just want to say, okay, because I got a webinar lead gen system. I said, if the webinar lead gen system, I use it for work for me, but I want to know if it work for agents. So I did a test as well. So I just put people into a webinar. That time, I helped David, craft a webinar presentation. He doesn't really like I sort of, how about you ask one of your colleagues? Actually, this guy, he is one of the top micron auction. He does auction all the time. So, asking, I got a lot of question. He put out one of the notepad, he interview him. So interview, and that time we got people into the webinar. And so once we got people into the webinar, then I ask, after the webinar from 6 to 1 people, how many appointment he book? This is his wife, Nora Cho, and told me 4 appointment.
Yeah.
So this is already been proven to work. I got him use Facebook app traffic to his webinar, and then after webinar, and he just got a 4 appointment straight away, and but the 4 appointment doesn't mean he got a 4 listing, but he need to convert them. But it's easy for him to convert because he already been really successful. Pretty much he can convert 1 or 2 of them, and that's pretty much what we've done. And this is the appointment you get as well. So this guy name is putting name, email. Once they submit appointment, and then we use HubSpot as a CRM, and then the agent will get a notification, so you get appointment. So basically, I did this for aging as well. So I'm just quickly show you. His webinar funnel. You see my one, and you may see the aging one. So his one looks pretty much identical like one. I got him, pretty video, and I designed the way I tell the people what is they going to learn inside the webinar. I put a word with testimonial and the button, so people just process and do that webinar. That's basically how it works. I showed pretty much my one, and
but again, I get it all, and that's all, everything. I know it all and all that stuff. And again, that's pretty much exactly what I want. So
that's exactly what we want. So I'm just okay. I'm just okay. So, but do you have any question about this? I mean, I showed you. No.
With the price, that's it.
Okay, sure. So what I'm going to show you, what I'm going to summarize, what you're going to get is so what I'm going to show you is in the past, I designed one of the, apart from design for myself, I designed for real estate agent as well. So you are going to have one of the branding website. I designed for that. So he also have a funnel. I designed a funnel for him. He got this is like he want to have a branding website as well. So this is what look like. Your one is gonna look different for sure because you are mortgage broker. He's a real estate. But the website is a branding just like I said.
Yes.
What I've got, I think the stuff I got is a combination of branding website and a funnel. So you have a funnel and a website, and just pretty much your funnel and website, you're gonna use the same URL domain. You don't need to. So his funnel is a slash, and how am I saying that? That's his funnel. His funnel is on his website. You don't have need to buy another domain. So this one can be done. I've done this for myself, for him as well. So brand new website, and what I did is at that time, okay, this is, I'm just basically gonna show you what I've done. I use it the webinar. What I've done is okay, the webinar funnel, actually the sales presentation is really powerful as well. What I mean is in order, if you want to get appointment, I mean, I'm just go back to the one. If you want to get appointment, I know there are some agent or there are some mortgage broker who are also doing the webinar as well. I've seen it, and they just basically share the information. One of the reason why my webinar or the webinar I help the agent will help them get appointment is that I can watch their webinar. I see the difference, and one of the is their webinar don't have what I mean is I'm just quickly open other one. Basically, this is just my presentation. So most of I'm going to show you bunch here. This is basically the PPT slide I've got to use a sales program.
Look, Jason, I get it all, mate. It's all good. You don't have to show me all the finer detail stuff. I'm more about a person. I get it all. I just want to do it. So just tell me what we're gonna do.
Okay.
Just honestly, like, I know how it all works, all that stuff.
Oh, yeah. So once I finish this part, and I'm just gonna tell you, what a offer would be. So, if you wanted to make sure your webinar works, let's say your webinar convert people into appointment. There is I watched some other agents' webinar. Some other agents know webinar works and know. They need a webinar. Just give people ebook is not enough. Most people don't read an ebook, and say most people try a webinar and
But again, just anyways, I've also then got this other guy that I might be able to pay to do the webinar anyways. Okay, so he professionally does it for mortgage brokers anyways. So again, so it's one of those things. Like, I just want to get started on getting this, and then I might be able to pay him to do that and get that done, and link it all up.
Okay, what do you mean, like get someone paid to do the webinar?
Pay the guy to get the webinar done properly for mortgage broking.
Is he going to run the webinar for you, or what do you mean?
Yeah, like help script it, do the whole thing, film it, all of that stuff.
Okay, he does the filming, but who is gonna do the presentation one?
Me.
Obviously. Yeah, sure. Yeah, definitely. Filming is easy. It's not hard. Actually, you don't really need like a guy to film it. You can just speak with a PPT, screen recording software. Okay, one of the I'm going to share one thing. Then I'm going to tell you the offer. So one of the things I say webinar now works is that most of people's webinar don't really have a structure. Your webinar. And then your webinar is just like a sales presentation. Instead, like you sell one-on-one, you just got a sales presentation to sell one-to-many. So what I've got is actually what I used is in the past, I already spent a lot of time trying to learn how to craft a sales presentation. So I'm giving you a really every basic part. So basically, my webinar have a structure, to get people convert them into the. So basically, we use the intro to build the I guess, build the trust and teaching them content. And the content is structured in a way and to get them to book appointment. Like the content, like I hope the individual did, or actually help myself, is first one, educating them why, they need like for you, if I work with you, I will say, why they need a mortgage broker. That's the first sense. And so to get people, once they believe they need a mortgage broker, then to get them believe, why they need to work with you. So that is the content. Then the stack would be your wolf. So basically, if you wanted to, you mentioned about it, you wanted to differentiate yourself. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. So the fast way to differentiate yourself is, I tell you a quick story about it. So in the past,
No, Jason, don't have enough time. Jason, don't have enough time. Okay.
Sure.
I understand, mate. That's the one thing you got to understand. I know you got your sales pitch, but you got to understand some people, I'm just telling you, yes, I get it all. Just
you gotta
get to like, I'm just saying this yet.
Yeah.
You don't need to sell to me. Okay.
Okay. Sure.
Just tell me.
Okay. I'm just go to the warfare now. So basically that's, in this is basically what I use to sell my program. Actually, I use the same webinar to sell the 997. This is basically people pay me 997. So I can use the same webinar structure to get people pay 997. I mean, I can definitely guarantee you can use that to get appointment, because for me to get people to pay 997 from webinar is even harder than you, because you just get people to book appointment. So
yeah.
This is basically what I do. So help people build their branding website, also help the people, partially build their webinar lead gen system. Actually, webinar lead gen system is, one of the big focus, what I'm focusing right now. With one of the structure, I have developed right now. And so I don't have to show you this one because you will know. Another part is I think your branding website is because let's say even if you have a branding website and you put article and the content SEO, I'm sure you're gonna have some organic traffic come to your website. When people search about it, people is gonna find your website. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I would highly suggest you have a Facebook retargeting, because in the future you want to run Facebook ads, but the best type of Facebook ads you can run is retargeting ads. People has been to your website, that means they're interested about it, but they are just like go away. Then you can run retargeting ads.
Yeah.
That most qualified needs, and also install like a chatbot, like someone, because if there's some people come to you after work, you won't be able to talk to them. You are losing a lot of the prospect and leads. In the past, we found out a lot of we install one of the live chat. Basically, is just a bot. Get some question, pre-programming, and then people can hear the bot just pop out to say if you got any question, ask people, leave the contact detail. You're gonna capture a lot of leads by doing this. Yeah, it's basically how it works. And so one of the guy, Grant Cardone, actually I was doing sales training. He said you are gonna have 7 times more likely to have a meaningful conversation with a key decision maker if you just contact them face out. What I mean is that if you have a bot here and talk, so that means that you are going to have 7 times more likely to convert them into lead, because they are just shopping all the time. They go to website, no one talk to them, go to another website, no one talk to them. If they come to the website, you get a bow. At least you get a bow, so you are going to, 7 times big sale. And basically, the deal research is MIT research, so you are going to increase the chance to make a sale 5 times. One of the, I'm going to show you, there are some other digital marketing agencies who are also building the branding website. And one of the guy, actually I know, he's my friend. His name is Gumer. He paid a 4840 for someone to build him. Not a branding website. I think it's a branding landing page. I can show you what it looks like as well. So this is his branding. There's some other agency who build it, and so I'm just quickly show you. This is he's a property investment consultant. He sell investment property. So this is a website. Basically just one page. Doesn't know about a page. Basically doesn't tell about people. You can leave a name, and it's costing about the. Like I said, costing. He said to me, I said, how much do you pay for it? And that time he was talking to me. I said, how much do you pay for? Do you pay for this one? Looks pretty good. And I said, how much do you pay for? He told me he paid a 4840 plus a GST, and just get it risk one. This is one of the agency in Melbourne actually did for them. This is what they paid for. if you wanted to know that webinar presentation, I think I learned a webinar presentation from one of the companies. They have the webinar presentation teaching you how to do the webinar, getting you make sales. This is a company I learned from, and the program they charge is really good as well. But the program is the program is 5995 is a program. You have to attend the program. Then there's a program. So I'm just going to so this is a program. This is basically the program. Let's go back to one. This is a training program. They charge and to get the people to do it. And so if you let's say if you decide to work with me, I'm also gonna give you one of the tool. I'm actually, because you need to, let's say you need to create a content for your website, for your funnel, or for your email. Yeah, sure. Yeah. Yeah. So in the past, I was really struggling with this as well. And what I found out is I'm just quickly demonstrate one of the tool. This is the tool what I've got now.
Yeah, you're showing me. I've looked at that last year.
Yeah. Yeah, but you need to pay money as well if you want to buy by yourself. And this one will help you with pretty much everything in terms of everything, what with the copywriting, what with the content, your advertising, Facebook ads, Google ads. They got to work with the script, and from funnel training, they got to work with the pretty much they got every script, advertising script. You also need. Let's say you want to run a Facebook ads, you just need to it just makes it so easy. In the past, I was talking to the reason why the guy paid $4,840 for his website is not because the website is expensive. It's because of copywriting. It's because what he said, this one it is expensive. A copywriter will charge like 2 or 3 grand just write a copy for one page.
Yeah.
That's why it's expensive. But so I said, that's so expensive. I need to find a way to do it. Then I find someone, a copywriter develop software. The software can do all of the job. So you don't have to pay people like 2 or 3 grand, to just get a one page copywriting done. So they have a software to get done. So that is this tool.
Yeah.
How much is this tool? This tool actually This is American. So about $1,000. I bought it every single year. So this is every single year you pay $797. I renew it every single year. And that is if you pretty much work with me, I give you the tool, and because I bought it, I can give you. They allow like a multiple user access, so you don't have to pay $797 USD, pretty much $1,000 every year. You just get it. I'll show you if you got any question. Don't know how to use it. You say I want to run Facebook ads. I don't know how to use the script. I can ask me any question.
Yeah. We did it together last year. We went through it.
Yeah, another one, pretty much I can give it to you is you see, you told me last time you got someone in the Philippines. Are you outsourcing?
Yep.
Yeah, you outsourcing people in the Philippines. Yeah. Are you outsourcing any have you outsourced any like a digital marketing stuff? Because in the long term you may need someone.
No.
No. Okay, so in the past I did outsourcing, and so I outsourcing a guy in the Philippines. And I pay him, $250. So, but what I found out is though you outsourcing him, just like a company, you bring someone on board, you need to give him a training as well. If the person don't have a training, they don't know what to do. So what I've got is I actually bought a training program. I'm just going to show you as well. There is a training program. This one. Yeah, this one. Yeah, this is a training program. You don't have to go through it. This is a work for your. What are they gonna do? The outsourcing is I bought it. Cost me about a lot of money as well. So they're gonna teach you. They're gonna help you with a lot of like Facebook small business. They're gonna help you with social media. They're gonna help you with video marketing. Help you with SEO, Google ads, article marketing, and all of the digital marketing, publishing, podcasting. Sell. You don't even sell on Amazon, but everything you can. If you pay someone, outsource someone, give them access, they can go through it. Once they gone through it, this guy will have a really, really good digital marketing skill. Basically, let's say I pay this guy $250 per hour. He gone through this. Hey, if you find someone in Australia, you are going to likely pay like the $2,000 a week to get it up, people have this kind of skill level. If the people have gone through this,
Yeah.
and I only pay 250.
Yes, you're saying you employ someone. You're saying you employ someone for the week to do this stuff.
Yeah, you employ, but you need to have a training. If you don't have a training, the person, I know. So a training supposed to be 997 USD, and actually is 1,341 AUD. And that time I bought it, I can give you access to you as well.
Yeah.
And so you can, use it to training the people you hired, so they can learn the digital marketing, help you.
Yeah.
So you just focus on doing what are you good at it. That's what I did. And also I got one of the program. Of course, I did this for real estate agent, but actually it's a training program. And basically I showed the agent how the webinar, it basically is a webinar marketing training course. And I sell as a 997, like I sold already, I showed you. And so people get a training program, and people also, I think this also get, you also gonna get the like the home seller guy and home buyer guy. That could be useful for you as well, because you can use it to run the Facebook ads.
Yeah.
So the training program, and if you work with me, I'm happy to give you the access of the training program. So you go through this one, and that will help you understand the whole webinar lead gen system, how it works, module by module. Of course, Christmas or New Year is coming, you may have time to go through it. It's really good. So basically teach the real estate agent how to build this, because I can build this for them. But the problem is, I found out once I built for David Cho, I found out is I built for him, but I know nothing about it. He doesn't know how to maintain it. He doesn't know how to, you still need to maintain it. What I mean is that you need to, let's say you got a webinar, you need to optimize webinar.
Yeah.
People, let's say you got a traffic source, you need to keep driving traffic. You need to learn a strategy, how to maintain. Also, you need to know how MailChimp, know how to schedule SMS. People need to do a training. So that's why I developed a training program and teach agent how to do it. Okay, I'm going to show you the offer now. So I'm going to give you, this is, I think, customized for you. If you think it's for you, I'm going to have your branding website. You're going to have a homepage, about page. Like I said, homepage is take the people step 1 to 3 and get people to absorb your content. So position yourself as expert. About page basically get people to know who you are, so they basically build a personal trust with you. And the vision mission page, what I mean is that, like I said, you are donating some charity and you wanted to connect with people in a social level. That's another part as well. Another part is that you're gonna track the right people as well. Once you have that kind. Another one is printing and media to show more of the your award and more of your mortgage broker, recognition you've got. So that's going to help you increase your credibility. And that's what I use. Testimonial page. And I think you got a lot of testimonials as well. So I'm going to help you build one of the pages, show all of the testimonial you got it from. And a blog post, I'm sure you may want it, once you got a website, you may want to do a blog. So basically help you build a blog. So you can publish all of the video content, blog post there. And the contact us page, I think I'll push every channel as well. And actually, David Cho paid me $2,997 just build a branding website, not a funnel, not a funnel. Funnel is a separate sense, just the $2,997. Yeah, so just the $2,997. That's the agent who paid me. Yeah, I can show you they paid me. They paid me $150 as a deposit, and then they paid me that is just a website for me. Then I also said the funnel hub. What I mean is a webinar. Just a webinar funnel like I showed you. And so I work with you to help you develop your webinar presentation. Like the webinar presentation I developed for David Cho, developed for myself. So I help him get a full appointment. I also help me, made a $9 project sales. So I guarantee that webinar presentation structure works because I tried it, I tested it. Not only sell $997, I also used to sell $2,997 my package as well in the past. So if you wanted to, let's say you wanted to learn the presentation structure, the company I said you can go to, they charge $5,995 for the training program. This is a voucher there. That's how much money I paid it. That's why I know how to do it. I paid it to learn it, so I know how to do it. It's expensive, but it worth it. I get the money back. So I also give you the bonus. The bonus, let's say the one is the funnel script. Like I said, 1058. That's every single year. And that's what you don't have to pay because I give you access. and replace my sales program is outsource and teach you how to outsource and digital market, give them the training. So how much money you can save? If you got someone, you only pay $250 per week. You need to find someone in Australia, which is $1,000.
Yeah.
It's gonna save you at least $1,500 per week. I don't know the value for that one is.
No,
And also,
yeah.
also the program like I sell 9 webinar lead gen system training program. People pay $997 to buy the program. So the total value for this one is $3,396. So to give you the total one, this is the brand new website, funnel hub, and the bonus, the total value for this one actually is 12390. And okay, so for everything you got is I only charge you $2,997. And so if you want to go ahead, and like I said, $2,997, I think do you think this one worth $2,997? What I showed you?
Yeah, I think it's pretty good and all that stuff. So yeah.
So $2,997, and by the way, so how would you like to pay for it? And do you like to pay for, I can send you one of the invoice. Do you want to pay? If you want to pay, do you want to use a payment plan?
Yeah, can I come back to you? Can I come back to you next week? Because again, I'm just giving all this pay and all this stuff next week. So again, I'm definitely going to do it. But can I just come back to you next week once some things come through?
Okay, sure. Next week, no problem. Yeah. Sure. Next week. So are you going to just let me know if you wanted to do this?
Yeah, I will. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let's say if you want to do this, and I will send you the invoice. And so I want to make it easy as well. So because you in the past we engage other, so you just need to pay like the 50% deposit as you get started. Then once you finish, you pay the rest of them as well.
How long do you think it might take? Do you reckon?
One of the things, because the Christmas and New Year, if you got more time and I got more time, I think a lot of time taken is get your website content and also your webinar presentation. Yeah. But in Christmas and New Year, I think it will be faster. I think by end, I think the latest one would be January will be finished, right? Because January, think about the same. Yeah, so you are gonna have this ready actually in January.
Yeah, no, sounds good. All right, mate, thanks heaps for your time. I really got to get going, but yeah, that's good. Yeah, I'm keen to go ahead. Next week I'll chat to you. Okay, like I said, I'm not going anywhere else. Don't talk to anyone. So
okay, sure.
Okay. All right, thanks, buddy.
Okay, bye.
Thanks, mate. Bye.